The crazy part about this Alfredo 2 shit, I ain't never did no shit called part 2 of nothing. Cause I think that shit corny. So I was just like, nah, me and Al established a brand so big. Alfredo is like Lethal Weapon.
Whole
you know,
artwork is crazy.
All of that. So it's like I couldn't go away from that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with this Alfredo 2 shit, I couldn't go away from that. I was just like, yo, I gotta motherfucking keep this brand going, cause like I ain't made that much. Like really, I'm gonna tell you, man, the merch off Alfredo, the merchandise and all of that shit, bro. I probably made more money off of that shit than a record or a record deal or anything off merchandise.
Man, I got so much merch from that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Alfredo tees,
rap. So I established a brand with that album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it got nominated for a Grammy. So it's just like, you know what I mean? A lot of artists don't get the opportunity to really establish a classic. You know, and ain't a lot of niggas with classics. There's a lot of niggas with a lot of albums, but like, you know what I mean? But is they like signature projects? Yeah, is they signature projects to your catalog? You know what I'm saying? Like you go somewhere with that shit. You know what I mean? Man, one day I seen like this motherfucking 65-year-old nigga with an Alfredo hoodie on. I said, that nigga must have got that shit. Hopefully he didn't get it from a thrift store. Maybe his kids let him wear it. You know what I'm saying? I had to walk up to the nigga, and when I walked up to the nigga, I was like, what you know about this? He said, are you Freddie Gibbs? I was like, damn, that's crazy. Old ass nigga. What the fuck? You on Social Security. But you know what? You know what I got going on. So I'm just like, all right, man. That let me know. I'm like, I gotta keep it going.
So it ain't no fear with like touching the classic like that? With something being so legendary, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, should I even try to touch it again? And people gonna compare it to the first one no matter what you do.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what you do.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't no fear at all.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, man, me and Al just working.
Just locked in,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Really, this really like part 3, because that Fetty shit was really all me anyway. That really would have been the first one, but you know what I'm saying? I'm glad, I'm thankful for that album too, because that established everything that me and Al doing right now. So it wasn't no fear, you know what I mean? And if you walk into it with that, then you gonna lose. You know what I mean? I think that I ain't do shit but like get better on this one and build off of that one. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of people have part 2s that's trash for sure. So I was definitely taking a fucking risk.
Yeah.
But you know, I think that I didn't duplicate the first one. I just made some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like back again with Al, you know what I mean? Like another chapter to the, you know what I mean, to the saga. You know what I mean? I just happened to call it Alfredo 2. You know, if you look at the first cover, it got the, you know, it's the Italian mafia theme. It got the pasta and all that shit.
Type joint.
So like with this cover, I got the same hand, the same black hand controller shit, but with a ramen noodle bowl. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I kept the same theme. I didn't like put on the album cover, part 2. You know what I'm saying? It's like I, you know, kept the continuity, you know, just with a whole different theme. And I think that's what you gotta do. But I studied that, like the thing that really inspired Alfredo to me, the movie that really inspired the whole Alfredo thing to me is Lethal Weapon. And it's forwarding motherfucker. Yeah. So, you know, Alchemist white, I'm black, then
that's fine.
That whole whatever aesthetic. It was like some Mel Gibson, Daddy Glover shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, how can I implement what Lethal Weapon did in their, you know, sequels or whatnot to my sequel? So then I watched them. Like the first one, they was like fighting with some ex-military niggas or whatever. In Lethal Weapon Part 1, it was some ex-military niggas. That was with Mel Gibson. The second one, it was them fighting against some South African white motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, it's a part 2, but it's a whole different theme. Now the theme is we going against the South African motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And the first one, it was like, oh, we going against these military motherfuckers. So then I thought about that and I was like, all right, how can the villain or the antagonist in every project, in every movie, in a book, whatever, everything, it got to be different if you're doing a part 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me switch up the imagery, but not go away from the essence of what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all the movie too. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga went over there and trained, sword trained, did all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga did karate. I'm really kicking motherfuckers. Niggas kicking my ass. You know what I'm saying? I get beat up in the movie, fucked up. Little short film. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nowadays, what I'm doing now is with all my projects from Alfredo 2 on, I treat the shit more like a soundtrack.